Welcome to Bedtime Stories. Let us take you on a magical journey.
Bedtime Stories presents Willow, the Mischievous Fairy. In a sleepy little hamlet, nestled between the arms of a vast ancient forest, there stood a school. It was a place where young minds were carefully nurtured, where teachers with gentle hearts and wise souls guided their pupils through the labyrinth of learning. Here, in this quiet corner of the world, the village of Slumber's Rest existed in perfect harmony with its surroundings. The forest itself was a place of wonder and enchantment, where creatures of myth and legend still roamed, and where the veil between worlds was at its thinnest. And in the very heart of this forest, there dwelt a mischievous fairy named Willow. She was a creature of contradictions, with eyes that sparkled like the night sky, and a laugh that was as light and playful as the breeze that rustled through the trees. Willow was known far and wide for her love of mischief and her propensity for creating chaos out of order. One particularly bright and sun-kissed morning, as the children of Slumber's Rest made their way to school, Willow decided that it was high time she investigated this curious institution. So, with a flutter of her gossamer wings, she alighted on the windowsill of the classroom of one Mrs. Applewood. Mrs. Applewood was a remarkable woman, gifted with a serene countenance and a seemingly inexhaustible supply of patience. She guided her young charges with a gentle hand, creating an atmosphere of kindness and understanding that enveloped her classroom like a warm embrace. As the day wore on and the children eagerly absorbed their lessons, Willow found herself both captivated and intrigued. As the afternoon sun bathed the classroom in a golden glow, Willow could no longer resist the temptation to cause a little pandemonium. She observed that the children were learning about colors and shapes, and with an impish grin, she cast a spell that turned the hues of the room on their heads. The sky-blue walls were transformed into a vivid shade of tangerine, while the once green grass beneath their feet now shimmered a rich shade of plum. The children gasped in astonishment, their laughter ringing out like a peal of bells. But Mrs. Applewood, wise beyond her years, was not so easily beguiled. She sensed the presence of the fairy and, instead of giving in to anger, she decided to teach Willow a valuable lesson. Gathering her students around her, she spoke with a quiet determination. "My dear children, it appears we have a small visitor who has been causing some disturbances. Rather than become upset, let us show our guest the significance of following rules and working together." With that, the children began to sing. Their voices joined together in a lullaby that seemed to resonate with the very soul of the world around them. The melody drifted out into the forest, and soon the trees themselves seemed to sway in time, while even the breeze hummed along as though the entire universe was united in this single, harmonious moment. As the song washed over her, Willow felt a strange, warm sensation steal through her being. She realized with a pang of guilt that she had been so engrossed in her mischief that she had never taken the time to truly listen to the world around her. She had never appreciated the beauty and the order that governed the lives of the children, nor the magic that could be found in cooperation and unity. With a sigh and a flutter of her wings, Willow set things right. The colors of the room returned to their proper places, and the laughter of the children rang out once more. Mrs. Applewood smiled at Willow, her eyes filled with a quiet understanding and compassion that warmed the fairy's heart. From that day forth, Willow became a frequent visitor to the school, her presence a source of joy and excitement for the children. She sat in on their lessons, absorbing the wisdom and knowledge that had previously been unknown to her. And in turn, she shared her own secrets of the forest and the magical realm of fairies. The children of Slumber's Rest, with Willow as their guide, learned about the delicate balance of nature and the importance of showing respect to the creatures that dwelt within the forest's embrace. In return, Willow discovered the value of friendship, trust, and the strength that could be found in working together. In time, Willow became an integral part of the community, loved and cherished by all who knew her. The bond between the village and the forest grew stronger, and a sense of harmony and unity prevailed over the land. As one, the inhabitants of Slumber's Rest and the creatures of the forest worked together to create a world where everyone could coexist in peace. And so, as the sun dipped below the horizon, bathing Slumber's Rest in the soft, honeyed hues of twilight, the village and its forest entered into a gentle slumber as the stars began to twinkle above, casting their silvery light upon the land. The children of the village closed their eyes and drifted off to sleep, their dreams filled with the magic of fairies, the wisdom of their teachers, and the comforting embrace of the world around them. For in this quiet corner of the world, where the veil between the realms of myth and reality was at its thinnest, the children of Slumber's Rest had learned a valuable lesson. They discovered that the true magic of life could be found in the unity of all living things, and in the love and understanding that bound them all together. And so, as the night drew its velvety cloak across the land, the children of Slumber's Rest slept peacefully, their dreams filled with enchanted forests, gentle teachers, and the mischievous laughter of a fairy named Willow. For, in the end, it was love, understanding, and the power of unity that had brought them all together and taught them the most important lesson of all. Sweet dreams, little one, and may your dreams be as enchanting as Slumber's Rest.